guess, whenever you're watching this. Today's run, a couple victories there. That's nice, but it's brought to you by some discipline and perseverance, because I sure did not feel like rolling out of bed between like 4:30 and 5 this morning and making breakfast for the kiddos, and then when they went to school, going for a run, because man, I was still kind of sore from Krav yesterday and sparring. Not to mention, going for a run, it starts out a little difficult when someone kicks you in the butt when you're sparring. So that was new. That left butt cheek really didn't want to cooperate this morning. It's probably too much information, but hey, it was a challenge. So, but yeah, no, the run was fueled by a little bit of coffee and some leftover cinnamon roll waffles that we made for the boys. So maybe that helped. Run was pretty good. I just did just a little over 4 miles. Broke 2 of my records so far, which, to be honest with you, I was really surprised, because, man, I was not feeling it at all, and I thought I was running at a really slow pace, especially because this, I don't know if you can see it, this crazy hill behind me is like one of like 11 hills that we have in our neighborhood, and this one's like one of those slow inclines that just slowly starts to eat away at your soul. There's another one I'll show you some other time, but it's like straight up almost, where it makes you pray to God that he'd at least turn off gravity for like 2 minutes. But man, my inner voice kept telling me just to make it an easy, like kind of a pace run, which maybe it started off that way. But then I was like, you know what, we're just gonna hit more hills. So it was kind of insult to injury. So I hit a lot more hills today than I usually do. And ended up doing the fastest 5K I've ever done. And then I ended up also doing the fastest mile I'd ever done. So that was a bonus. So that felt good. But it's definitely tough sometimes. It definitely equates to anything in life where you're just rolling out of bed and you just feel like taking an easy day. That could be the day that you set a new pace, you set a new tone for yourself, you set a new change, or you just do something that just gives you some wind in your sails and helps you do something else today. So I don't know, hopefully that helps, I guess. Also, I read something too that I really liked, kind of spoke to me. It relates to so many different things in life, but I think it also could help us if we just listen. And it was something to the degree of, you can't really connect to somebody or be empathetic towards somebody or help understand them. Because, the ultimate thing, like I talked about once before, is understanding is one of the true gifts of like a general love or love language. But sometimes to understand someone or to open your eyes to see something in a different light is to swim in the waters of the person maybe that drowned in them, right? So people that have like certain types of trauma or issues in their life, you got to swim in those waters that created that trauma with them. And I'm not saying you need to go out there and reenact that scenario. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that maybe it's picking up a book on that topic, or it's doing some therapy, or it's sitting down with them and having a cup of coffee or pancakes or whatever, and just opening your eyes and just truly sitting and listening. Because let's face it, so many of us listen just for the wait to them to stop talking, just so we can hear ourselves talk sometimes. So I think, myself including, sometimes we just need to learn to truly sit and listen. It's kind of like that YouTube video that we use a lot of times in de-escalation classes and just general classes with being empathetic and truly listening. Is it's not about the nail, right? If you haven't seen it, go watch that video. It is humorous, but it's also got a really good message to it. It's not about the nail, right? So hopefully it helps. I know it helps me. But yeah, you guys take care, and until next time, have a good one.